So who really is in charge here? Representative Air Force veteran Adam Kinzinger joins us. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Greta. Thanks for having me.
If this weren't so serious, it does have a touch of who's on first. I mean, who's making these decisions, and when is someone going to make a decision? That would help as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Greta. I got spoken over. You'll have to ask that again.
No, I'm asking, like, who's on first? Who's making these decisions?
Yeah.
And when is the decision going to be made?
Yeah, and this is the problem. I mean, you've seen it with ISIS. You've seen it with this issue is the American people feel very unsafe right now. They feel like they don't have a commander-in-chief who's in charge. They feel like they don't have a commander-in-chief who understands their very real fears. It's one thing for the commander to come out, for President Obama to come out and say, look, here's the issue with Ebola. Here's what it is. Here's why Liberia. I was in Liberia just a month before the outbreak. Here's why they have bigger challenges that we don't. And explain that to the American people. But this kind of cavalier attitude that we've been sensing, where he's like, just trust us, it's not an issue, is why people feel so concerned and worried, and I think they have a right to feel that way.
Well, I think I think you identified. I mean, the problem is it's always playing catch-up. I mean, we knew in January that ISIS was on the move. Nothing was done. Essentially, nothing was done until August. I mean, what in the world is going on? And of course, the president made that infamous remark about ISIS being JV while they're plowing through every place, killing people and rolling over banks, and now eventually taking Mosul in the summer. Now you've got Ebola, which had started in March. The World Health Organization warned again in August. In late July, we knew about Dr. Brantley. We still don't have any policies. We don't have any Surgeon General. The HHS Secretary Burwell, she should have the job, and instead he appoints an Ebola czar who we haven't seen.
And look, the Ebola czar is a political person, from what I understand, and not a health professional. And so, yeah, I mean, this is a big issue.
If he can get the job done, I'm fine on that. Whoever gets the job done, someone.
Well, yeah, and that's, I mean, this is I think the bigger issue is, yeah, Ebola is an issue, but I think people are so upset about this, not necessarily because of the disease itself, which has been around for a long time, but because they feel like the administration isn't in charge. And I mean, you saw it with, what happened with the IRS, Benghazi, all those issues where the administration says, well, I learned about it on the news. Like you mentioned with ISIS, I mean, we knew this was coming for a year now, and it was like the reaction happens when the American people start talking about it and start getting upset. That's when the president comes in, because there's a political implication to it. So, look, he may be taking some of the right steps. He may not. I'm going to leave that to a lot of the professionals. I think we need to be very careful to ensure that it's not brought here. But there's a whole reason that people are unsure right now, and that's because they feel they have a president who's detached.
Congressman, thank you, sir.
You bet. Thank you, Greg.